High above the clouds, where the sun's dying rays ignite the horizon in fiery gold and crimson, the MiG-29 streaks silently through the thinning air, its sleek frame gleaming like a predator carved from steel. Engines humming with barely contained fury, while miles away, the F-15 Eagle cruises confidently, wings cutting through the wind, engines roaring like thunder, unaware that a deadly ambush has already begun, a ghost in the sky tracking its every move, calculating its every turn, and in an instant, the MiG-29 dives from above with surgical precision, missiles screaming through the sky, radar HUDs lighting up in red, as the F-15 pilot jolts violently, adrenaline surging, fingers gripping the controls like iron, pulling into evasive maneuvers with impossible agility, twisting, banking, rolling through a sky that has now become a chaotic three-dimensional battlefield, where every movement could be fatal. And as the MiG streaks past, smoke trails spiraling behind it like phantom fingers of death, the F-15 counters with a blistering burst of speed, missile countermeasures igniting in a brilliant flare of orange and red, while the MiG adjusts instantly, looping, rolling, flipping in ways that seem to defy gravity, engines screaming in pure mechanical wrath, wings shuddering against the violent G-forces, every maneuver a deadly calculation. And the pilots, drenched in sweat and adrenaline, feel the razor edge of mortality slicing past them with every heartbeat, the sky now a canvas of smoke, fire, and tension, where missiles streak like comets, flares dance against the clouds, and the sun itself seems to retreat in awe of the intensity below, the MiG suddenly executing a daring vertical climb, the F-15 forced into a split-second hard turn, engines straining, cockpit alarms screaming, the MiG rolling beneath its prey, firing another volley, the F-15 narrowly dodging, twisting violently as flares ignite and radar warnings blare, and yet, forcing the F-15 into a desperate corkscrew, flares and missile trails illuminating the sky like fireworks of war, and in that split second, the F-15 responds with a counter. Launching a heat seeker in perfect timing, the two missiles narrowly missing. Trails of smoke and fire marking the air, the MiG twisting violently, almost grazing the clouds, engines at full thrust. Wings vibrating with the extreme forces, the sky itself seeming to bend under the intensity, a crescendo of chaos and cinematic beauty. Every turn. Dive, roll, and loop explained in meticulous detail for the viewers as the Force Strategy channel breaks down the tactics, how the MiG uses agility to gain positional advantage, how the F-15 counters with raw speed and maneuvering mastery, the intricacies of radar lock, missile evasion, and split-second decision-making. Every move creating tension that leaves hearts pounding, viewers on edge, imagining the roar of engines, the smoke of near misses, the thrill of a dogfight that has literally gone to the wire. And as the sun dips completely, painting the clouds in deep reds and purples, the MiG executes one final daring maneuver, forcing the F-15 into a desperate climb to survive. Both jets now exhausted, wings trembling, engines smoking, pilots gasping, and even though the MiG leaves the scene victorious in style, the F-15 survives, battered but unbroken, proving that legends of the sky are not defeated so easily. And as the camera pans out to a cinematic wide shot of the horizon, the Force Strategy narrator reminds viewers, if you want more jaw-dropping dogfights, insane aerial tactics, and cinematic aviation battles broken down in detail, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Force Strategy Squad. because the sky is never calm, and the next ambush could be just over the horizon.